Well guys, we got another leak today. There is a big puddle on the ground over here. Not sure why. I think I'm going to have to get in this tank here. But while that's going on, we also have a problem in the 3000. Alright, so some of you guys always ask, why do we not put Pacu in the pool or in any of the other tanks? Well, I will give you a perfect example. Here goes a, pretty expensive pump. And what is that? There's no power cord attached to it. I look down in the water and there is a cord that was bitten off. This is one that the cord protector fell off of and the Pacu were able to eat it. So now we just lost $200 pump or whatever that might cost. They're definitely not cheap. And now, luckily I have one sitting out on the shelf. We're going to go ahead and get this hooked back up and back running so our filter can, be running again. But this is a prime example of why we don't have Pacu in the monster pond. Okay, got that back sorted. The new pump is on. As you can see, the cord is up out of the water. I got it tied around to the base of this filter here and plugged back in. It is back running once again. And now we can move on to better things. Alright, move out. So, my first thought is to check the plugs inside this, pop-up pond here, because obviously there's water coming from it from somewhere. Can I have the light from over there? Thank you. And then my next initial thought is maybe a stingray barb, punctured the side. I normally don't have rays or fish in here. This is just a water, containment. But because I've lost tanks and nowhere to put fish, we're holding these rays in here for the Legacy aquarium. So we got to figure out exactly what is happening. All right, guys. Well, I found the leak. The bad news is the pool is leaking. It's just pissing out through the floor. The good news is I know where it is and how I can stop it. Okay, so another problem with these pop-up pools. You've got a plug there, plug in the back yet again. As these fish hit them, they can get knocked out. And this one here is right down there. I don't know if you guys can see. Let us see. There's some cobwebs back there. I can see it, but there's water just spewing out. All I have to do is basically push this plug back into the bottom of the pool and get that to seat. And bam, the leak is stopped once again. That is the problem with these pop-up pool ponds. And that's why I tell people not really to use them. They are not a long-term solution. We were just using it as a sump. But we always, planned on building a tank in this space. It is still down the pipeline, but somewhere in the distant future. Alright guys, we are back out. We got my beautiful, wonderful wife is over here helping clean up the water. Thanks, Brittany. We got to clean up all the water on the floor to make sure none of these stands get wet. Case in point, our wood stands, we only have a few left. Okay, so because that pond is on this back wall right here, you can see majority of that water was coming out through the crack of these bricks right here between the cement and the wall, and it was kind of seeping through. So it was just coming out here and oozing out into the land. I'll take you inside and show you exactly just how much water we lost overnight, and it was hardly even on the floor in there. Okay, so just last night before I left, that overflow was up higher about 4 more inches right there. It was towards the top of the skimmer box. So we lost a drastic amount of water just in this monster pond alone because it was pumping up there, going out that hole in that pond, and then just seeping out through the cement back there. But it is all fixed now, and we are good to go. And while we're here, we did get in some new turtles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sliders right here. All different sizes, mainly on the smaller side here. These are all up for adoption. Let's go look at any of the new inhabitants we have. We did get in this ray. You guys seen that. Pacu's down below. Giant gouramis, we still have a ton to get rid of. Giant gourami galore. We've got regular ones here. We got 2 albinos and 2 regulars to get rid of. Picked up this red tail cat. We have lots of community fish, little platies and tetras and snails and all different stuff there. We got kissing gouramis, bunches of little plecos. Big red devil here, clown knives. We got flower horns, lungfish galore. We got these little biters down here. There's 3 of them. We got more goldfish. There's more gouramis over here. We still have them 4-line pim cats and the tinfoil barbs. And then we have this breeding pair of Tanganyikans over here. They are a proven breeding pair. These can also go up for adoption as well if you guys are into Tanganyikans. There's actually some of the small fry down there on the bottom if you guys can see. Check them out. There's probably about 50 different fry. This is something that we happen to fall upon accidentally, and they dropped fry for us. And once they dropped fry, they got real aggressive. So we definitely wanted to get all the other fish out of that tank so they can protect their fry. And now hopefully someone else will be able to enjoy them. We got all the water cleaned up on the floor. Everything is back to good. Once we had that flood, I knew something what was wrong. This is all dried up. So like I said, you know, we got the problems with them pool ponds and whatnot, and we've got lots more stuff to work on around the rescue. You guys can see that tank and that ray tank is a little cloudy. I just got done feeding them. Everyone is sitting on a big full belly. Look at the back developing on this ray right here. That's the albino. She is also getting a rather large back. I'm not confirming anything until I know for sure. But also we've got a few suspected over here. Look at that girl. Her back is pretty massive there. And we've got 2 that are on the watch list. That girl there and that girl back there. And where's the other one? This one. So you can see she's pretty big, and she's the actual biggest right there. But we are keeping our eye on them. Everyone seems to be getting along as far as the datnoid goes. The platinum arrow looks a lot better in this tank as well. I've seen a rather large growth increase on our Asian redtail back there behind the ship. I'm really not liking the look of this tank. We'll probably change it up just a little bit. See the arms growing back on the lungfish here. They are a rather slow rehab process, but they are growing back on both sides. Same thing with this guy here. He didn't get damaged as much, but he is also healing back up. Well, I'm giving you guys some updates. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. Look at this Paraiba. He is looking flawless over here. He is definitely packing on some weight. He is very, very comfortable in his new environment. He definitely likes it in here a lot. All these arrows up top are getting big. Got the albino there, and then this is the eye shine. Got the albino goonch back there on the log. You can see he's also sitting on a fat belly. The peacock bass in here is looking great. We've got the albino Asian redtail up there on the back side of the log there. He's putting on some weight. And these 5 tinfoil barbs are probably going to get moved up to the Bellagio here soon. I kept them in here just to keep some dither fish in with the tiger fish here. But now he is starting to get large enough that I think I might try him in with the other Vitatus. That could go well, or it could go extremely wrong. So I'll have to do it on a day that I can sit here and watch and pull them out if I see some bad behavior. But most of the time, Vitatus can and will get along. But you know us, we always got to watch the fish. And this guy here, I've been seeing a little growth on him as well. And the African scat is doing phenomenal in this tank. I've been, you know, switching him around and around until I found the perfect tank for him. And he is just absolutely thriving in this tank. I think I might want to get a few more because these guys are just so cool looking. And he is like the perfect tank mate for all of my plecos that are in this tank. We have quite a few in here. But I still think that we can add maybe a couple more fish. Might be a cool tank to even put the archers in too. We could actually get them to spit in here. I guess I never thought about that until now. That could be really, really cool. You guys are probably wondering, we are still trying to get rid of that tank. I got a few offers on it, but none have been taken. But we are still trying. But everything is looking great around here, and everything is going as planned, as well as it could be. You know, we've got a lot of work to do in the next couple of weeks, because I'll be taking a few weeks off for my wedding, and I'll be out of the country. So we got some buttoning up to do, so you guys will have a lot of cool videos and seeing how we button this place up to go on vacation. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, stay fishy, my friends.